Welcome in.
Happy Sunday.
Hi, Ashley. First one to comment. Yay. Well, besides Randy. Randy counts.
I don't count.
Oh, you do sometimes.
Sometimes I count. I'm just a viewer. Or rather, I'm not a viewer.
Get rid of my gum. Go. So how's everybody's Sunday doing?
Tommy was a very bad boy this morning.
Oh no.
So the little hi Shanika. So the little lady across the street.
Hi, Shanika.
She's probably older than me, I'm guessing. And she is caring for her adult son who is terminal cancer. And so my hubby started mowing her front lawn for her because this summer it was hot and he's got the riding mower, and he can and she's out there with a push mower doing it.
Hi,
so
Elaine.
anyway, as a hi Elaine, and as a thank you, she has another son who lives a little ways away, like maybe 15 miles, something like that. But he has a garden. And so she brings me stuff. So she brought me a bag of tomatoes, and I finally started cooking. I needed to cook them down to make a sauce, my own tomato sauce or tomato juice. And so I had a big bowl that I put some of the tomatoes in with water to rinse them off, to cut them up. And so I was eating my breakfast, and I hear a noise in the kitchen. Tom jumped up on the counter, tipped the bowl, water all over the place. It's all, the whole cabinet the whole top of the counter is flooded. It's dripping down. There's a puddle on the floor. Oh boy, did I yell at that boy. And so he's sleeping on Daddy's bed.
Away from you.
Now being a very good little boy. His mommy was mad at him this morning. Well,
I was looking at all the names everybody suggested. I haven't got it quite digested yet. And, if you guys have more hints of good names for this show, you can put it in the comments after this show, too. And we'll look at those again. We haven't decided on a name yet.
One hasn't just kicked us right in the teeth, Some tickled us a little, but
little bits of this one and a little bit of that one, kind of.
But we're still in the decision mode.
Yep. Fix my camera. There we go. So anyway, and Sunday we're going to bring a little bit of our better quality, so to speak. Because
not that we ever show bad quality, but
well, no. But you kind of got to get dressed up sometimes on Sundays, so
we do.
Along with it. Yeah, well, it's just going to be me. I am.
I wore a necklace that I made, pink quartz,
cool.
and a bracelet that I made, and this gorgeous yellow labradorite ring. I bet you didn't know labradorite could be clear, but it is. No. That's a yellow labradorite.
I didn't know that at all. Just writing down what people were saying and who all replied, and oh my goodness. So I'm going to put the people that replied into a drawing for today to get $2 towards an item. So, hi Myra.
Hi Myra.
And everybody that I invoiced, your boxes are still open. So if there's anything that you see,
hey Angie,
I could always most likely just bill you for the item, add it in the box, and maybe a little bit more shipping to be billed for. But we'll see how that works. And the boxes will probably go out Tuesday, or Well, I'm having a sale too. I'm having 2 sales on Tuesday. So probably Wednesday is when everything's going to go out. And I'm going to do some more invoicing too. But nice to see everybody. I'm glad people are coming in.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yay. Thank you.
For our maiden voyage of our new day.
Yeah, and I was so afraid, it was just going to be her and I sitting here. Think about that. It's like cricket. Oh. So I'm so glad you guys came. Anyway.
We appreciate the support.
Yeah. Well, and, if there's anything anybody's ever looking for too, you can always reach out to us and let us know, or things that you collect. Let us know.
You never know what we have. Gosh, you never know what I've got lurking around here. That's for sure. But I'm using this as my opportunity. For some reason, on Thursday, people seem to be more into the costume jewelry. But I also have a lot of silver. And so I'm going to use Sunday as the day to bring silver pieces, as well as some different gemstone jewelry. And maybe pieces that I have made, although unfortunately I can't use silver. But it'll still have costume jewelry, and I'll still grab some china pieces, because I can. But I what I wanted to do was have a day that I could bring some silver to.
Yeah.
So this will be Silver Sunday.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Hi, Justine.
Hi, Justine.
And Doreen.
And Angie's in there too. And wow, it's nice to see everybody. And, please consider subscribing to Randy too. She's getting hers built up, and, maybe she'll have a show on hers one day.
I'm not against doing it. It's just that it scares the bejesus out of me because I don't know how to tweak the buttons and also the setups. Because I'm doing it from my laptop in this room, and every time I've tried to make a video in here, it disappeared somewhere into the computer, and I couldn't find it.
We haven't picked a name yet, Myra, and if you comment after this video too, that would be helpful. We saw a bunch of good ideas, but nothing just really screamed at us, pick me. But I'm writing down all the ideas, and, there might be a combination of a couple of these that might work together too. Just never know. So anyway, thank you so much, for the people that are commenting, because that's really helping too. And
yes, we appreciate it.
And I'm only 10 away from 500 now too. So
yay!
Share me out. I'd appreciate it. And, it's just kind of a place to kind of reach 500.
Hi, Lady Braven.
Hi, Lady Braven. And I thought once I did maybe on a show, I'd do a couple of giveaways, maybe like $5 off orders or something like that. And anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started with the show. And we do buy it now and offers. If you're at your max offer, just please let us know as soon as possible. We count down offers going once, going twice, last call, fair warning, and sold. If you come in before the sold, we will reopen the offers. We will also wait for questions to be answered. After the sold has been put in, we cannot accept any more offers, just to be fair to everybody. I will be doing a drawing halfway through the sale for those that commented on the Sunday video on what our name should be. And the winner of that will get $2 towards any item. And please make sure you're in live chat and not top chat. and that the live on your screen has a red dot so you're not lagging. You can use the wheel setting and put playback speed to 2 times to get caught up.
Or we could wear we could wear the feather masks,
Yeah.
the masked ladies.
Okay.
Then I wouldn't have to put makeup on.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me of the unknown comic. And like, that's been years ago.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And if you're watching on the replay, please check out the recap at the end and email the sellers to claim an item, or email who you'd like to see their item from. And I'm going to bring up Randy. She's going to tell us where she's going to be, what she's going to
Because
do.
you know nothing about me. I understand this.
Birds of feather. Anyway, let me get
Oh,
her
I
up here.
know. I know. We got 2 old guys. How about 2 old broads?
Oh no. I'm not ready to put the old in my name yet.
Okay. See, I can claim that. I don't mind. Well, hi, I'm Randy. My channel is RandyatMoonValleyCrafts. Oh, and Becky, you've got to change that in your thingy. You've got Randy of, not at.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go back and check that out. I also have an Etsy store by the name Moon Valley Crafts, all one word run together. I am going to be revising it and put new little goodies on it, taking some things off and changing it. Blah, 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 blah. My email is moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. Now every Sunday, and I just got it done. I'll put my activities for the week. And then the day of, I put the link. Now I do invoice with PayPal, ship with Pirate Ship. I'm in the middle of Missouri. That makes it a little easier for shipping because it's one half of the country at a time. But I do invoice at the end of the week. Now, I am very happy to build a box for someone. And if you have an income that only comes in on a certain date, I can work with that because, hey, I'm the same way. I have one date that the income comes in. But I need to know before I invoice, and we can work something out. So just email me if you have a situation like that. I'm glad to work with you. But I will invoice at the end of the week unless we make some other arrangements. All right, so hopping right in, I've got a combination of stuff. Now you could have floored me when I was doing this one. So I sometimes I get I get jewelry lots from people, and this jewelry lot came, and this looked like a red glass necklace, right? And I got to looking at it, and I thought, that color just doesn't look like red glass. So
That's
I fired
pretty.
up the old Presidium, and guess what? It's not red glass. This is garnet
Oh wow.
with sterling findings. Look at this. Gorgeous garnet with sterling. Even the clasp and the little beads. Look at this. Look at that color. That is what garnet looks like. You see that? That gorgeous color. Never mistake that for red glass. That is garnet. Look at those beads. Faceted discs or coins.
Seems like a lot of work.
Yes. Now this one is 18 inches, but it is gorgeous. No, I'm sorry, not 18. I can't see. 16 inches. It's a short one, but oh, is it luscious? I can't get it up. Look at the way it glows on the skin. Oh,
Well, you can always add an extender too.
sure. Well, it's a toggle, but you could still add some here. See, it's
Jump
let
rings
me take this off. Yes. Let me take this off. There are jump rings. Now, keep in mind, and let me examine it carefully. Generally, I don't know if the jump rings are silver. The jump ring does not look like it is welded, but I know that the clasp itself is done. And let me check the other side. Because here is the thing, and this is another way you can tell a piece of jewelry at a quick glance whether it is sterling or not. On fine metal, like silver or gold, they almost always weld the jump rings. On any other kind of costume jewelry, they do not weld the jump rings. So if you get a piece of jewelry that looks silver, but the jump rings are not welded, it's probably not. But again, look at the color. See how they catch the light? Now, we will have a recap, and so I'll be showing this again, but this is just a luscious piece of jewelry. The color is exquisite. Okay, setting that aside. Now we'll go to a few buy it nows, because got to have buy it now.
Where's that written?
In my handbook.
Oh, okay. That's for Randy. I forgot that's for Randy.
That's right. This is just a costume piece, but it's fun. Now, this is leather, and it just has a simple gold tone infinity sign on it, but it is a lesson. I mean, amazing finds. Well, that was an amazing find. I can't guarantee they all will be, Doreen, but that's a good option. Again, this is a toggle. But I love it when I can find things that are in real leather. Leather will stretch a little bit. This one easily fits a 7. Now, actually, you could take it off and put it on something else because it's just looped. So you could pull the loop loose, undo it, and you could put any other piece of something that you wanted in to make the bracelet. But just $6 if you're interested in this gold tone infinity on real leather.
That one's interesting.
And then my last one. Oh, come here. Come here, come here. I'm still going to have lots of rhinestone goodies. Is another buy it now for 6. And this is just a simple little 16 to 18 inch silver tone with big CZs. Now, this is, it looks like there's a kind of a pear shape and a rind shape, or a round shape. So you've got a chain, and then it's kind of like a, like a line bracelet or a line necklace. So you've got pear shape and rounds. So it's just a little touch of bling.
Hi, Edward.
Hello, Unigo. It's got a really long extender. Nice solid construction. They're molded pieces. So this is a more subtle. I guess we wouldn't even call it rhinestone. We would call these crystals. So just a little bit of inexpensive fun stuff. All right, that's my 3, Becky.
All right. Trying to get my stupid. There we go. I was trying to get my stupid Excel spreadsheet where I want it.
I can't get mine to work anymore. I'd have to buy it.
Oh, yeah, that's sometimes a problem too.
This laptop was supposed to come with it. Well, it came with it, but after a year, I'd have to buy it to continue using it.
It's too old of a version. Okay, number 1. This is brass and enamel with some cloisonne. This is kind of a bluish, like gunmetal color, I guess. Can I call it?
Those look like morning glories.
There's the inside. It's shiny. Got a little bit of a stripy detail around the side. And of course, I don't polish these, but you could if you wanted to. But they kind of do look like morning glories. Really pretty. It's a start of $15. Number 1. Anybody's interested? You see how it's kind of a blue, but it's different and it's all swirly. It's real pretty. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be one of my higher price pieces. Let's see here.
You know what I just discovered I could do?
What?
If I go to the chat and like on a phone, you scroll with your finger.
Yeah.
I can scroll the chat down, like to go up. I don't have to do the thingy. I can scroll it with, oh, look, there's George. I can scroll it with my finger. Hallelujah. Hi, George. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, I'm going to have fun.
Brief intermission while Randy discovers more things she can do on technology. Number 2. This is a really different piece of Fenton I had never seen before.
Ooh, red.
Yeah, but see, it has a rib pattern.
Rib and painted. Oh, my. Yeah.
Special piece.
Yes, it is. Adam's rib.
And it has Sean K. Fenton, looks like, on the bottom, and hand painted by S. Hopkins.
Oh, wow, the signature. That really seals it.
Yeah, you have a Fenton signature too. So.
Because you don't always have signatures on pieces, right?
No, not from the family members. This is dual. The hand painted. If it's hand painted, a lot of times you'll get the name on there, but not always. But a family member on here too. So might have been for an event. And I actually am asking Steven if he knows, but I don't know. Steven's Unique Antiques. He has a lot of Fenton knowledge, but it's $70 start. And if you look this one up, the starts are a lot more on it. It's 9.5 inches tall, so it is a substantial piece of glass too. Okay. Well, and I always forget this part. I don't know why I forget this part, where I'm going to be and what I'm doing and all that. Anyway, I'm right here with you guys today on Sundays, and we've got the new show for Sundays. I'm going to just unpin that. Let's see if I can unpin it. There we go. Okay. And tomorrow, also at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be here on my channel, Randy and I, and we're going to have Tomorrow of Take 2 with us. And then Tuesday, I'm going to be on Friends Selling with Friends, and that show starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody gets a 30-minute time slot to sell. My time slot is later in the day at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then after that, I'm going to be on with Unimagic at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And then next Thursday, our guest is going to be Moon Chaser Studio. So at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturdays, I'm on with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. And this Saturday, I'm also going to be on Trisha of Sandy and Otto, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. So I got a busy week. Well, thank you, Doreen. Yeah, I do think it is really pretty. Got some feelers out too, asking for a little more information on it. I'm going to see what comes back. I put what I could find in here. And then here's a little bit of a different piece. Number 3. Number 3 is a $25 start. And it is this black stallion. Got curls here with a gold detail and a white blaze on the nose. Really nice detail in the horse. No chips, no cracks. This is a red clay piece. So it's an older piece. Very mid-century modern.
That's gorgeous. Yeah, that's mid-century.
I like how the curls go up the mane. Thank you, Doreen. I see you in at 25. If anybody else would like to come in at 26 or higher, or we can count it down for Doreen.
Well, that's a gorgeous piece.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's set it over here. I'm going to count it down for Doreen. Going once. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Yeah, I really liked finding it in my little box over here last night. Last call. And sold Doreen. Thank you very much. Yay, my first sale on the Sunday show.
Woohoo!
And I'm going to bring Randy back up.
And I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was messing with stuff.
Well,
I would have counted that down. Okie dokie. What have we got first? All right. Dang it. I hate it when my cursor isn't in there and I didn't move it around.
You didn't do it, huh?
No. All right. I love it when I get things in lots and then I find out that they're better than what I thought they were. This is a artisan made. In other words, it was made. I'm not saying it was made by an artiste, but it was handmade by somebody, and they did a really good job. This is a very big piece of snowflake obsidian, and it is wire wrapped in sterling wire, and it is on a chain with black beads. Now, here's the thing: obsidian and onyx do not test. They react like glass. So they're glass beads. They might be a gem, but I don't know. And then you've got real freshwater pearls. Now, the wire wrap is definitely sterling. The other little things are not. This is 18 inches. It is strung on a beading wire. You've got these faceted beads. You've got these silver tone freshwater pearls. Then these little clear black beads, the little tubes are not sterling. And this gorgeous wire wrapped snowflake obsidian. It's good size. And I have to say, the pearls look really great with it. They pick up the coloration on that snowflake, that pendant. It's a good size pendant. Yeah, it's a real pretty piece. And I wish I had the patience to do, because I have got some gorgeous stones. I don't have the patience to do the wire wrapping because there's measuring. You can't just attack it. I like just getting in there and doing. And you got to measure, and then you got to add this so many inches for this and for that. And then you got to wrap. And I have all the wire to do this. I have got every wire
That's gorgeous.
imaginable. I got the half hard, the soft, I got the round, the half round, the square, the flat. I've got it all. I could do this if I could just set my little fanny down and do it. But it's beautifully done. Sometimes the wire wrapping can interfere with the pattern of the stone, but this one doesn't. They did a gorgeous job to add dimension and texture to the stone, but without masking its neat natural beauty. But yet that is not going to come out of there.
Yeah, they definitely worked with the stone.
Yeah, did a beautiful job of wire wrapping it. Any interest? So yeah, so I'm trying to bring more of this kind of piece to people. But maybe folks are not interested. But anyway, now here's the next one. Who knows what malor is? MILOR. Anybody know what malor is?
Not me.
If I said I have a malor bracelet, and you can look it up. What if I said I had an Italian bracelet?
Well, it sounded Italian.
Okay. There is a brand in Italy.
Happy Old Soul
Exactly,
knows.
Happy Old Soul. There is, well, you can get sterling from Italy, but malor sterling is a whole nother animal. This is a Riccio, Riccio, Riccio bracelet. This is was mine. I bought it in the 90s from QVC. They had a lot of Riccio. Riccio is the special link, and they're all varieties. They're all these little links that are put together, and then they have a bar that goes through, and these little knobbies, they weld it. And this one, when I was cleaning it up and looking at it, I discovered that it was malor. And let me show you how we tell. So here on the end, okay, it says 925 and it says Italy, but you see that little mark up at the top? That's kind of like, it looks like a pyramid, but it's rounded. Barely see it. That mark means it's malor.
Oh.
And that automatically adds $20 to every piece of jewelry. But look at these links. They're individual links, and they have a brush finish. They're not shiny. They're a textured flat finish. There's a bar that goes through the entire thing, and then they weld with these little pieces. It's very flexible.
Very interesting.
Hey, Patty Rose.
Patty Rose.
So this is a Malor Italian gold, and you know what I didn't do? Silly me. I didn't weigh it and see how many grams we have.
Stand by.
Yes, luckily I've got it. Wow, 16.87 grams.
Oh, nice.
But it's very good quality. If you've always wanted, and now again, you know, they're currently not selling these. Most, you know,
How
Italian
long is
jewelry,
it?
they go, it is 7 inches. But look, I've got it, and it has, let me get back to the clasp. It has a safety clasp, so the clasp is this, and it has the safety clasp. And let me clasp it on very carefully. I think you could go up to an 8.
Oh,
But let me get it on and see how much play we have. Oh, come on. Get in there. There. Okay. So I've got it on. But do you see how much leeway I've got?
yeah.
You could go up to an 8. So this is easily going to fit a 7 to an 8. And I did wear this bracelet. You know, it's a gorgeous bracelet. These things will last forever. Of course, you know, you can't be rude with them, because you can twist them if you're just absolutely crazy. But other than that, this is a forever bracelet. And it is pure 925. And the only place you can get these is online. And maybe, you know, they go like Italian stuff. It goes, this was very popular. The Riccio style was very, very popular in the 90s. But then they get into other styles of doing things. But this is a great everyday bracelet.
Right.
You know, very suitable for everyday wearing. You know, you can put this on and leave it on. It doesn't matter if you hop in the shower. It's not going to snag. Sometimes those really delicate chain ones will I used to snag them all the time. And this is just a good everyday bracelet if that's what you want.
Well, sometimes business appropriate too. You need to not be so blingy.
Well, and the bangles can clink and clank and make noise. This isn't going to. You know, but hey, you know, I understand this is an investment piece. You can think about it. You can also go online and look up Riccio bracelets and see what Milor Riccio bracelets are selling for. That's fine with me. I encourage people to do that. And then if you think it's a good deal, just let me know.
Yeah,
So,
we're going to do a recap at the end too.
yes, indeed, we will do a recap. And then my last thing is another piece that I got in the 90s, and it was mine, and I loved wearing them, but I can't wear them anymore because my ears closed up, and I am not going through getting a hole done again.
Yeah.
These are a gorgeous pair of sterling marcasite amethyst black onyx earrings. You've got a very pale amethyst, marcasite black onyx. They're a teardrop. Good size. They're a good substantial earring. Pierced. Marked. Oh, they're very pretty. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty. There was a maker mark on it, but I'm not familiar with what it is.
Hmm.
I don't know who it is, but there was a little maker mark in here. The post is not over big. Sometimes silver posts can be a little bigger and hurt. But there is a there besides the 925, there's a maker mark, but I could not tell who it was. It didn't, and I'm sure it would have made sense at the time. Um, and I got it off of QVC, but I see 925 and there's something else, and there's something else in a maker. QVC used to have a lot of sterling. They did something called the Klondike Days. They sold a lot of sterling. They hardly sell jewelry anymore now. I'm trying to see, like I say, it's a very pale. Can you see it there? It's a very pale
Mhm.
lavender. It's not like this was before they even had African amethyst. But I like the pale color. I think
It looks right for the piece.
yes, because they're in a way they're almost antique-y looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you mean. These were very comfortable. These were comfortable, and you just need, and I can put that little, like the other one has got the safety back, or it has this back where you have the flat, and when you put the flat backs on, then it holds it snug up against the ear, and you don't get that tilt forward that sometimes an earring can give you when you go with the metal. Yeah, this is not a large post. This was comfortable post. So this is what I'm trying to bring you all. These pretty, I have lots of really nice sterling earrings.
Yeah, those are really pretty.
And I just grabbed these out because they were some of my favorites, but I've got lots of sterling earrings. Okay. And that is my 3.
Okay. Get me up here now. I think too, maybe Patty Rose means like me. I just like them to be on my ear. I don't like them hanging down a lot. So, all right. I have a really pretty piece of ebony glass. Number 4, it is a $35 start. And this is not amethyst glass, it is ebony. And it has the Black Forest scene on it with the stags and the deer, the trees. And this is Paden City glass. Oh, maybe a Judith Jack on the earrings because it looks similar to a ring somebody has.
And it could be. It very well could be. Because she was selling with them and was priced a lot lower back then. That is a possibility, but I can't tell. And I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
We haven't decided on a name yet, so you can put comments at the end of the show too. We did get a lot of good ideas, though. Just haven't even had a moment to digest all the ideas. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of glass. It's $35 start. It's Paden City. You see the wonderful detail.
Oh, I like those little tidbit trays.
Yeah, but did you see the
Yes, I see the
bag?
stags.
And there's even the dough. Yeah.
Hi, John. Hi, cousin.
Hi, John. Okay. That's number 4, $35. You think about it as we go on. You can always put that in the chat. And let me get the next item up here. Thank you, Lady Braven. Yeah, I thought it was gorgeous too. And it's in the box I'm working in right now. So let's see. There we go. Get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. Hi, Bob.
Hi, hubby.
He's finally in here. Okay, number 5. Number 5 is a teacup. And this is a lot less than I saw it going for. So, but it's because it has a silver overlay. And it's in a teal color. You see that silver overlay? Really, really pretty. And this is Schumann, Bavaria. And it even says on here, pure silver. See that? Tells you.
Yeah.
So that overlay, and it is a good overlay. I mean,
Hey, Carolina Princess.
Hi, Beth. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. It's got some nice raised detail. Beautiful silver overlay. I actually have a perfume bottle that's kind of like that with the teal and the silver overlay. That's really pretty too. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should bring that sometime. Anyway, that one's $35, number 5. Okay. Well, now I have a choice of teacups. This is actually my only choice for the sale, believe it or not. I usually have a lot more choices that I mix in. Well, it's number 6, but you get it. Number 6 is a start of $12 for choice. Let's see if I can get this to come up. There we go. All right. The first choice is going to be this footed.
Oh my God, a footed teacup.
I love footed ones too.
I've never seen a footed teacup.
Oh, this is what started me on wanting to collect because my grandmother had footed teacups and I absolutely loved drinking out of them, but I hardly ever got to. This is Yaga, China, made in Japan. Yada, yeah. Made in Japan. It's 2 1/4 inches tall on the cup and 3 7/8 wide crossed.
Look at how translucent that is.
Yep. You can see my
Oh,
fingers
that is
through it.
fine bone china.
Yep. It is. And it has even the detail on the inside.
Violets. Oh, those are the wild violets.
Yeah, I love these.
God, it looks like it's brand new.
Oh, I know. The condition is great. This is one I consider.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie. This I was grabbing out of my box of ones that I had set aside for myself. So there's that one. Then I have this littler one. It's only 2 1/8 inches tall. This is a blue floral. And it is Giotto, China. And this is Occupied Japan. These are $12 start.
Which I believe was 47 through 52.
I think it's 45 through 52.
Oh, okay.
And see, that one's really translucent too. And then your next choice is a pink floral one.
Oh my gosh. And
with a gold detail.
the quality, I mean, they're pristine.
I like the bottom of this.
Like a little baby's butt.
Has some raised detailing too in here. And this one on the bottom, it says it's by Audrey and in Burbank, California. So,
these are so special. These are not just teacups.
Yeah, and see, this even has a little raised detail here to it and going down. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. It's actually a tree, but it's a cherry tree, maybe.
Cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossom.
The Japanese love cherry blossoms.
Well, and I thought this was unique because the person that designed it is Burbank, California, and it actually has a phone number on here without an area code and an address. Really, really hard to see.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And then the last choice has bluebells and primroses on it. Oops. Let me get the more decorative side here. The blues and yellows. And this is Royal Vale Bone China. Made in England. And this teacup is like 2 3/4 inches tall. Oh, that last one with the pink flowers on it was 3 inches tall. So it's a little bit bigger of a teacup too. So in comparison, here's this one. Then you've got this one. And here's the little blue one. And there's the violet one. And just $12 start for your choice. Really pretty detail around it. Both are marked on here. Okay. These are off to the side. You guys can think about it. And that was my 3. So I'm going to bring Randy up now.
Already?
Yeah.
I was getting teacupped fun. I got something on there. We go. A little something. I had a speck on my nose, but it was on the screen. Okay. Now we do a nice little buy it now round. This is a new designer to me, but I like her stuff. This is Dana Buckman, 19 inches. And all it is silver tone discs with texturing, but it's very nice. And let's look at her let's look at her brand. Oh, I mean, she did this one up good. It's even got the design with a little thing. So it's a DB. She's got a DB back to back little thing. And look at this chain though. Like a little rope. And here are your discs. And here's the back side. They're just nice. They almost look like teeny weeny little flowers. A disc made up of tiny little discs with texture. It's just a very nice necklace. What did I say? I said it's 19 inches, but you can, I think it's 19 total. You can bring it down smaller because that's got a good long jumper extender. Very nice. That would look nice on this outfit, wouldn't it? Okay.
Yeah. Look nice against the black there.
Yeah. Got a lot of necklaces today.
And Leslie's got it.
Yay. Okay, Leslie. That's a pretty one.
That was a buy it now. So Leslie,
Yep.
it's yours. And thank you.
Okay. Now I've got another one that's a buy it now, $8. No brand. What you've got is this really fine gold tone paperclip chain, and
That's
the pendant is a J. So last name, first name. But if you don't have a need to be a J and you turn it over, that's the back side of the pendant.
Well, that's prettier.
You could also take the pendant off because it has a very large bail for that gorgeous little paperclip necklace and do something else. You could glue something else on that little thing if you wanted, or again,
has that.
wear it like this. Well, look, a J for Justine.
Oh, there we go.
Yay. I knew I'd get someone with a J.
Well, that's good.
That's a cute one, Justine. I love it when I have something that has initials, because every time I get something with initials, I go, dag nabbit. And so I'm happy that there's someone. I don't blame you. It's a good price and it's a cute, and and you don't have to always have the J sticking out. Okay, let's get. Oh,
I like the design of the chain too.
Oh yeah, and real gold paper clips are not cheap. They're expensive. Okay, so this is another buy it now. This is Napier. This is really pretty. It's 16 to 18 inches. So it's big full pearls and gold balls. And the gold balls have got a little texture. Isn't that neat? And it's a branded necklace. See, there's a little texture. It's got, let me show you the clasp. Here's the clasp. There's the Napier. This is 16 to 18 inches, the two lengths. It looks brand new. It looks like it just came out of the showcase.
That's what I was thinking too. That it looked
See that
different.
those neat little lines on those gold balls?
Oh, yeah, some texture there.
And it has the same lines up on the clasp. So if you like the old vintage name brand, here's an option for you. And that's my 3.
Right. Well, and you can always think about it while we're going along, or
That's
you can see
right.
it on the recap. Okay. Let's see here. Copy and paste. Always copying and pasting here. All right. Number 7. I have started $18. Number 7. And you get 4 of the bottle brush trees on the wooden spools. And this one's 5.5 inches tall. I like the labels on the spools too. I think that's neat. Then you got the second one is a green one. That looks like a really old label. And the second one is 4 inches tall. And then the third one is 3.5 inches tall. And it's kind of a gold glistening tree. Oh, look, this one was 15 cents. I like old spools. Weird. Anyway, and the last one is 3 inches tall, and it's also the glittery look. It doesn't really have the label on it, but you get all 4 of them. It's the start of $18. I hope if I pinned it. There we go. There we go. Our screen's being naughty. There we go. All right. You get all 4 of them for that. Okay, let me set these guys down and get my next item up here. Next item we kind of get 2 for. And oh, I'll just let it all go. Another long description. Okay. So number 8, and it's going to be these 2 little birds collection, Hofbauer birds.
Oh.
And they were designed like little ashtrays because they have a little cutout there.
Yeah.
For like a cigarette. But I don't think they were ever used.
And they're footed.
Yes, they have little feet. And you get 2. It's a start of $15. Which, if anybody knows this stuff, that's about the price of one of these. But, you could also use it for a little, like, if you have sushi, you put your chopsticks in this little thing here, and you could have your sauce in here.
You could even put a candle votive in there.
Could. I just like the look of the bird. So you can always tip these up like this and use it as decoration too. But you could also set an orb in here because this would hold around, help your orb stay still, like a glass or a stone orb. And then it's got the added crystal shine to it. Anyway, you get the 2 of these for $15. Start. That's number 8. And number 9, I have something kind of odd that I picked up. But they're fragrant oils. Number 9, it's $10, the whole set. It's P&J Trading Company, and these are Christmas scents. And these would be good, if you take and put a little scent on a cotton ball or something. Let me get this out here. Oh, almost had them upside down. All right. And these look to be full, like never used. Or if they were used, just barely. But you have gingerbread, candy cane, mistletoe, Christmas wreath, cranberry, and cinnamon. So you get 6 different scents that are like towards Christmas scents for $10.
You can also add, if you have like an existing melt that doesn't have much fragrance in it, you can add a drop of those in.
Right.
Or just a little glass container with very hot water, just put a drop in and set it in a room, and that's going to release oils.
Mm-hmm. Then it says premium fragrance oil. P&J. If you look these up, these go for quite a lot. So I thought that was a good deal.
Those are neat.
And, some of these scents, like the gingerbread would be good, around fall, Halloween time too.
Yeah,
Or you got cinnamon or cranberry. Cranberries anytime. Really.
I need to get some gingerbread mix. I love gingerbread.
Get this back in here. Come on. There we go. But it's just $10. You can look this guy up too. Premium fragrance oil, set of 6, 10 milliliter bottles. And it just slides right out from here. Okay, that's number 9, $10. And now I can bring Randy up.
When I was in college and I was living in the dorm, about 3 or 4 blocks up the street was a grocery store. And of course, the dorm had these little kitchens. And we would walk up there, and they had 2 boxes of gingerbread mix, and it had the big aluminum gingerbread man mold. Big. And we would get those, and we'd mix up the gingerbread mix and pour it and make a huge gingerbread man cake. Oh, and ate the whole dang thing by myself. Oh, loved it. All right. I know I brought this before, but I'm going to bring it back because it's so pretty. This is vintage. This is hand painted. This is wood. And this is very likely Spanish.
Oh, pretty.
So this is not plastic. This is not paper. This is actually wood. And you could tell they spread it out and they painted it spread out because you can see where the paint overlaps. It's got these blue and brown flowers with pink centers, green. There is very little damage. There's only one spot. See, and I got to hunt for it. It's in excellent shape. Where is it? Now, see if I got to hunt. Okay. Like this little corner up here has a little nick. There's a little wear down here. But this is in gorgeous shape. Oh, here it is. I found it. There's a little bit there. A little chip has come off there. But other than that, this is in beautiful shape. You know, this is the kind of thing you can frame or display, put on a dresser. It works. I've sat here many a time off camera fanning myself. But I just thought I'd bring it back.
Pretty flowers, too.
They are. I mean, you take it to church. You have a church where, you know, you want to, you need to fan yourself because, you know, maybe it's still warm in there. This is a beautiful fan for that. It's not one of those little cheap paper ones. Of course, I had one in every purse. I had all these different purses for going out to the bar, and I'd have one of those little paper fans in every single purse because I get hot and I'd have to fan myself. You know, be more alluring sitting there instead of just dripping, you know, you fan yourself. So any interest, because it is beautiful. Now I have an antique fan that I'm not going to bring out. Otherwise I would keep this. But I just thought that this would be gorgeous.
Oh, very much so.
And you're seeing the colors accurately. Sometimes it doesn't show it, but you're seeing them accurately.
Well, and you can always put it on a stand and display it too.
Oh, absolutely. It is 8 by 16, so it's 8 inches tall. And when it's opened up, it's 16 inches across. Anyway, there it is. If you think about it, if you ever decide you need a really pretty fan, there it is. Okay, now I'm going to bring something really special. Now, as you know, or as I've said before, I got a whole bunch of stuff that was grandma's. Okay? It had been packed away in boxes since 1958. And even my mother hadn't unpacked it. And so now that I have a house, I had my son bring over boxes and tubs of stuff from those original barrels. So you could have knocked me over with a feather when this came out. This is New Orleans, Japan. And you can look these up online. This is a China hand-painted trinket box. I guess that's a brass. It is in gorgeous shape with roses. It's a beautiful green color. But guess what? I added a little something just to make it go better. So what I have inside is a really beautiful vintage knotted faux pearl necklace with a sterling clasp. And it has little rhinestones on it. So this jewelry box comes with a beautiful vintage, and there I have not found, well, one, it's unusual to find knotted faux pearls. Usually they're not knotted. Hi, Julie. Looks like Julie's interested.
Hi, Julie.
It's graduated. It's in beautiful shape. I have not seen any peeling, but again, it's tested. That's a sterling clasp. Now the rhinestones, it's like they're different colors.
Yeah, and if that was grandma's, those were primarily made during the 1950s and 60s. The trinket box was from New Orleans. Fran.
Well, see, the thing is, I doubt this is probably 40s. At least 40s, because I don't think grandma bought anything new, or older. I don't think grandma bought anything new.
New Orleans started in 1949, so the company
Okay,
was
so
started.
it had to be right at that, probably right when they came out, because I don't think she bought anything new before then. But it's beautiful. Any other interest? It's a beautiful, beautiful box, and again, it comes with that beautiful set of pearls.
And if there's nobody else interested, we can count it down for Julie. I'm going to put in the going once, if it lets me. Going twice. Last call.
You know, I'm not that big of a green person, but I love this.
And sold to Julie.
All right, beautiful piece.
And thank you, everybody,
Beautiful
for looking,
piece,
too,
Julie.
you know.
Yes. Okay. And so then my last item is a piece that I made. So I got these gorgeous coral beads, and I thought, well, what will I do? So what I have is a 50-inch. So it's these sponge coral, but they've sealed them. Oh, thank you, Julie. And what I did is I thought that they would look neat. So I've got these big, big glass bugle beads, double length, and I strung them on that because it's like just have these dots. So I've got it done 3 times. Now I do have it on a silver tone clasp, but you've got 50 inches. So you can wear it as one big long, or you can double it, or you can even triple it. These are beautiful, beautiful coral beads.
Wow.
Now I know if you have unsealed coral, you can rub it and the dye can come off, and that tells you they've been dyed. But most coral has been enhanced in some way, especially the red coral. But look at how beautiful and shiny these are, because they are sealed. But those are coral discs. With something simple like just black glass seed beads, but I thought it made a stunning necklace.
It does.
And then I put a fancy, I didn't have silver. I can't afford to put things with silver findings, but it's got this really nice clasp. Any interest? Well, and Julie, that vintage necklace was a giveaway, really. I just thought it would be pretty in there. Okay, that's my 3.
All righty.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I wanted to ask, is anybody interested in gemstone strands? So I'm sorting through all this stuff I have from jewelry making. I have got a boatload of chips, beads in strands that I'd gotten from jewelry televisions between, like 15 some years ago. I am never going to use them. And is this day a good day? Are there people who are interested in buying the gemstone strands? Now, some of the strands you could wear as is, like a long chip necklace, or if you're into making jewelry, you could make them into something else. But I certainly can bring some next week if I have anybody that is interested in that kind of thing. So just let me know.
Okie dokie. All right. I have a single shaker, number 10, but it is a really, really pretty shaker. So this is silver plated, and it even has its sticker on the bottom. This is Leonard. Made in Japan. Silver plated top. So Leonard is a company that when you see the little crystal round drink coasters with the silver plating around the edge, the Leonard company is the one that everybody really wants to collect or wants to have. That seems to be the ones that really sell. I like how the holes are on the side on this. And, this would be good just to sit on the table with salt or pepper, whichever you prefer. For somebody that likes like a lot of salt or whatever, or use it while you're cooking. It's a 6-inch tall, so it is a large size.
I'll be right back.
All right, I gotta get used to changing the banners. There we go. And it has little holes in it. The sides. It's the top. Of course, I didn't polish it or anything. But just 6 inches tall. Number 10, and it's a $6 start. Okay, over here. Now, this is the highest priced item of the sale, and it is stunning. It's beautiful. When I found this, I was just so surprised to find it. Let me get this pinned in here. Oops. Okay. This is kind of the information I found on these. And number 11, it's going to be a $100 start. And it is for a Fenton piece that I hadn't seen before.
Oh my gosh in heaven.
It's 8 1/4 inches tall. And it is signed on the bottom, hand painted. D. Frederick. This. It's got Fenton imprint here. And this little F.
Oh,
But
and Becky says she's going to bring out the good stuff. My gosh.
there's the shape of the top. It's just something I hadn't seen before. I hadn't seen this one, and I hadn't seen that first one either. The shapes and everything. But it's Fenton.
And remember, through PayPal, we can arrange a payment plan.
Oh, yeah.
Is that gold tone? Are those flowers of gold or silver? Or
yeah,
both?
Kind of a gold tone, kind of a bronze, you know?
Mm. Oh, those are exquisite. Hand painted, you can tell.
Oh, yeah.
And look at the ribs on that. Oh, my. And you had that just sitting around in a box.
No, this is something that I actually picked up a week or two ago.
Okay. Because usually she just had it sitting around in a box.
Yeah, no. This one and the other one I just picked up recently.
Joe Buds, it is this. Yes, we've added a new Sunday sale. So we still have our Thursday. We've added a Sunday at noon Central. And it's just to us today, but we may have guests.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say we'll have a guest every time, but we definitely will be having guests.
Yeah, the next 3 Sundays that we have guests coming up, we've got Tamara Takes Two next Sunday, and then the one after that, we're going to have Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, and then on the last Sunday of the month, we're going to have John and Uni join us. A name hasn't been chosen yet.
Yeah, so
we're still looking for a name. And you can comment after this show, and that would help too. And there were some really good ideas. We just haven't had time to mull over any of them. And I'm going to be doing a drawing my next round on just the people that commented on the little short that I did, asking people to help with the name. So, okay. And now I have something a little bit different.
And so this auction is also an opportunity. Tell us the kind of things that you like, that you're interested in. I was gonna like I used to collect dolls. I'm going to bring in some of the dolls, and trust me, they're going to be a lot less expensive than what they currently would be for now. But I'm just going to bring stuff that I hadn't brought to the auction with Becky or other ones. Oh, look at that pig! Oh, and his tail has got a little curl to it. Oh! Do we have pig collectors?
I don't know, but he was just so stinking cute. And I love the grain of this wood. It's just gorgeous. And it's possibly this is ironwood because it feels like feels like ironwood.
Yeah, and it's not. Now, if it was ebony, it would be very hard too, but you can tell it's not ebony.
No, it's not. It is a hardwood, definitely.
That is so cute.
Yeah. And the little tail is just...
Putting the king in the tail was probably the hardest part.
And he's even got the little hawk, you know, how they stick out a little bit. And it's just $12 start, number 12. I don't see anybody in for him either. Set him aside, and I'm going to bring Randy back up. And thank you, everybody, for looking.
Okie dokie. All right. Now, this is another something I created. So I had 2 necklaces that were the same. And I like long necklaces. I don't like little short necklaces. And so I put these together. You've got a total of 45 inches. These are real angel skin coral, the very light pink. Then you have these little peacocky blue seed beads and these little gold beads. Now, these are all the components of the 2 necklaces. I didn't add anything. All I did was string them exactly as they were and use only one of the barrel clasps. These are vintage. These are from the 80s. And I've got them strung instead of nylon. I've got them on string or silk thread, so they're very fluid because, you know, the nylon can get kind of stiff. So they're on the original barrel clasp, and I strung them in the same configuration. So you've got these little gold beads, which are plastic, and you've got real pink, that beautiful pale coral beads, and then the seed beads. And so it can be one big long necklace, or you can double it. Isn't it a gorgeous combination? I mean, I didn't create it. I just put it together. You can double it or you can triple it.
Yeah, it is very pretty.
I like redoing things.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that those were like a bluish tone and not black.
Yeah, you seeing it now?
Yeah, I'm seeing it a little more now.
It's like blue black. It's that dark. It's that peacock glass, which is such a dark purple with blue and gold highlights. It kind of looks like black, but it's not. And here's the other thing. Like I say, I've got all these gemstone chips. What I love doing, I knot, so I can make a knotted necklace. I also crochet. I think the knotting is prettier. I love knots between things. I can make necklaces. So if you say, oh, you know, I want a knotted garnet necklace. Well, guess what? I have beads and chips. I can make you a knotted necklace. Or if I show the gemstone strands and you say, oh, I like that strand. Can you make me a necklace? Yeah, an extra $5. I will make you a necklace. So the $5 is my labor, the knotting, and the clasp. So I can help you create pieces that you specifically want for your wardrobe, your jewelry wardrobe. And they're going to be things nobody's selling. Like this. This is different. Yes, you might be able to find one little necklace, but you won't find this. Anyway, so there's that one. And then the next piece I've got is another one that I made. Sugar Vision, Stephen. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff from him, and he gifted me with these African trade beads. And I go, what the heck am I going to do with them? Well, I came up with something. So he gave me these beads. And quite frankly, I'm not that fond of African trade beads, but these were really nice. So I went digging around, and in my stash, I found a funny dark blue leather that seemed to match this thing pretty well. So what I've got are these yellow beads, but I also have this focal. And the colors blend nicely. So I counted out the beads, and I put the focal on, and then I put the beads on, and then I knotted in between the beads. But then when I got so far up, I left the beads loose. So you can stretch them any way you want. You can put them all together. You can stretch them up 1 by 2. You can sort of redesign the top of the necklace the way you want. And then it's fastened with this other bead that I had. And this one goes for a total of 26 inches. So I have made this with these African trade beads. If you like tribally looking, if you like leather, real leather, and see, I've also got leather. If the bead has got a big enough hole, I can string anything on leather. I've got big hole pearls. I just haven't gotten around to doing any of that, but I can do it. I thought I was very pleased with myself. I thought I did a really good job of taking beads that I didn't like and making a very nice necklace. The beads themselves are very nice, and they blend with each other beautifully. Now, because they're knotted, this has been in a bag, but if you let it hang with a little weight on it, it'll stretch them out a little if it looks a little, wonky. And I do love working with leather. Tight little knots. Look at that. Okay, any interest? Well, you can price these beads. You can price these beads with necklaces other people make. Thank you so much, Julie. I probably undersell myself, but it's more the enjoyment of making the piece, the challenge, the fun. And so basically I just cover materials and I sort of forget about my labor because I like doing it. So I'll set that aside, in case you want to think about it. Now, the next piece is definitely a steal, okay? I got a deal, you get a deal. I have a 7-inch sterling Sleeping Beauty bead bracelet. Now it's petite, but this is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Which that mine is closed. Unless somebody is sitting on a pile of rough, you cannot go out and buy this except, the mine's closed. They can't get more. That the Sleeping Beauty is that gorgeous robin's egg blue that has no matrix. And this is an adorable little bracelet. All the findings are sterling. Only $15.
That is a good deal.
You can look up Sleeping Beauty bracelets. Sterling. Julie, you could add a jump ring. And now you don't have to add sterling jump rings. But remember, you can just throw on some extra jump rings.
Do you have extra jump rings you can throw on?
I do. They're not sterling because I don't carry sterling, but I can certainly add same size jump rings to make it any other size. They just won't be sterling. You tell me what size you want, I'll add extra jump rings to make it fit. If you don't mind that they're not sterling. Because this is definitely a steal of a deal for Sleeping Beauty. And I know it's Sleeping Beauty. Not only do I trust the seller, but I know what Sleeping Beauty looks like.
Yeah, that looks like Sleeping Beauty.
Now, here's another trick. If you have a presidium, okay, and if you, let's say you get you buy something, if you do have the presidium and somebody says, oh, it's turquoise, and it's really hard when people are flashing it like this, it's hard to tell. Turquoise will not register on the presidium. If you put a presidium to the piece that you think is turquoise and you get any reading, it's either magnesite or howlite or something else. Real turquoise will not read. So if you get no reading, then it's probably real turquoise. And how do I know that? Because I experiment. When I got my presidium, I stuck it on everything I had just to see, because that's part of the learning process. What size do you wear, Julie? So it looks like I'm not tempting Julie with it. She'll think about it, because that's a very good price.
Well, you could be tempting somebody else there.
And not only that, you could put an extender. There are little extenders on there. Anyway, okay, so that's my twee.
Okay. Playing with names here. All right, let's bring me up, I guess. And ready or not, right?
Yeah.
I'm still putting names in my little cup, so I'll do the drawing the next round here.
Did I go too fast for you?
I guess so. I don't know. I was watching you and not paying attention what I needed to do. Okay. Number 13 is going to be an $18 start. It is for this really pretty picture with Hobbs. Now there is one hob in here, but on the inside of the glass, it has a little staining inside. And I didn't get that out. And I soaked it with some denture tabs because it had a little calcium buildup too, but it came out really pretty. It just has that one stubborn piece.
That is so pretty.
Well, and I saw that people are calling it ones like these Empoli and Italian glass. I don't know who made this. I do not. But it is a beautiful blue color. And it has a really nice pontil. So whoever it is did a really good job.
Really got good size hobnails too.
And it does look like it reacts a little bit to the black light too. I can see green when I flash it over. It's hard for you guys
to see purple.
See. Yeah, purple right there, but there, maybe on the bottom. When I shine it across like that, you can see some of the green. It kind of like those little bluebirds of happiness and how they look. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. And like I said, the only thing that I saw was there's a little staining, and it's like inside here. They have a little indent inside where those are. So somebody might be able to work on it a little more and get that out. I'm just not sure. It might also be an inclusion in the glass. So I just like to point that out. But that's why it's only at 18. Fix my banner. There we go.
You should have seen Becky when she discovered the banners. She sat there for playing with them and putting them in. And let's see what
Okay.
number 4. Okay, Alice.
And thank you, Alice. And I'll look at that when I'm done showing and check your email. And thank you. Appreciate that. And thank you for coming in. You're new to us.
And I also have Alice's information.
Oh, good. Or you're new to me. There we go. All right.
Well, we're glad you're here, Alice.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just put that into. Oops. And paste this over here. Go. All right. My next item, number 14, and I'm doing $14 for the two of them. And what they are is they're bisque and they're birds, oval wall hangings. I think this is a cardinal and this is a robin, I think. Looks
No,
like
robin doesn't have blue on the top. It's not a blue bird, but it's a robins have the red breast, but they're not blue on the top.
Huh. Well, okay, I don't know what kind of bird that is.
And it could be a made-up bird.
It could be. It could be. And now on the back of these, it does not say anything, but I did find these. Oh, and Julie's in for 14. The male bluebird. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yay, Julie knew.
Yeah. And I didn't find anything on the back of these, but I did find them in the listing. And it did say they were New Orleans and Taiwan. It's New Orleans and made in Taiwan. But okay, if anybody else is in, we need to see 15 or higher. And a male cardinal. Yeah, that I knew. And these are raised. Flowers are raised. Really pretty. If nobody else is interested, we can count it down to Julie.
All righty.
See how those are raised?
Those are beautiful and nothing's broken.
Yeah. In great shape.
And sold to Julie.
Okay. Let me stick these in my light box. Let's see.
Wonderful, Julie. I'm glad we had something that you have a family member that would love.
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad they are going to a good home. Okay, put that in here. And my sheet likes to disappear from me. And, okay. And let's see, what's my next? Oh, there we go. Here's my next one. Put sold to Julie first. And this one is Blue Sky.
Julie.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, this is a new show, new time, new day for us. So this is Blue Sky Clayworks.
Oh, that is so cute for Halloween.
Yeah, it's got little animated guys here. We got spiders and webbing
on the chimney.
And here's another one of those little pumpkins.
Are there bats up there or crows?
Bats and moon on the top that come out from it. And it's a $35 start. And you would
put a tea light in it.
Yeah, but you can also put the other lights in it.
Oh, you could put the little twinkle lights in there.
Yeah, the twinkle lights. And they would go all over. And it looks like there's ghosts in the trees or something.
Yeah, faces. Oh, that is just a good quality. You can tell by the glaze work.
Oh yeah, well it's Blue Sky Clayworks, and it's the
Welcome, Jacqueline.
Howland Mansion.
That is adorable.
Yeah, and it's really neat, and I think it's kind of unique. And this is from 2009, and it is marked on the bottom with the Blue Sky Clayworks, and then right here it has Heather Goldmink's name signed on it. Well, I'm glad. It's always good when a plan comes together. And it's got little, the windows kind of open, the door kind of opens too. So you'll see a lot of light coming through this. That's why I think it would be better not just to have the tea light in here, but to have,
light, and you could pull them through the whole thing.
Yeah. And I have some over here.
And get them flashing. Woo!
I have some. I could show you. Right. Maybe on the recap I'll do that. But $35. Start. It's in great condition. Blue Sky Clayworks. I like the Blue Sky Clayworks stuff. And that was my 3. Let me pull Randy up here. There she is.
All right, last round before the recap. Okay. So I have something that is really, really neat. Now, this is by it is a reproduction because he produces the same thing in porcelain, and that one is pricey. But this is gorgeous. Now, this is a resin, but this is not that plasticky resin. What this is, it feels like porcelain. So I have a feeling that the resin they use, they put porcelain dust in. Okay, because it feels like bisque porcelain, but I know it's not. It's molded, but in very pale, delicate colors. But then they made her torso shiny. Now, this is a signed piece, and it is, and I'll where it is on the bottom. It's signed on the. It's on a wooden base, glued on. And where is it? There. It's also down on the base. There. And it has a date. It's dated. It's dated 1984. And I like this. It reminds me of Yadro. Look at the detail in her hair.
Yeah.
And this is a lady, and she's walking her Borsey dog. It's a breed that rich people had. It has a big fluffy tail like a setter, but it's more built like a Wimpet or a greyhound, but it's got the feathers. Look at the feet of the dog.
That's great detail on
You
that.
can even see the heel on her shoe. She's perfectly intact. And And the ones I saw online didn't even have the leash. The leash was missing. And you can even see, look at the bust. You can see the buttons. See how they're raised? The buttons are raised. So if you like this type of thing, this is a beautiful statuette. But it's not going to get broken like fine china would, like in my house with my crazy kitties. But it's a beautiful piece. And I'm just trying to expand my horizons of items to show people, because you never know when somebody's going to want something. And they'll look at her in her little top hat kind of thing with the little thing on the side.
Yeah.
And again, you're welcome to look these up, because I know the first time I looked it up, I go, oh my God. But then I realized that I was looking at the China version, the porcelain version, not this one. Beautiful.
What's her face look like?
Her face, it's well, like there. Can I
There,
get
that's
it?
better.
Very pretty face.
Oh, yeah.
All right, setting her aside. And now I have a buy it now. So the buy it now is well, I didn't get that right. Or two, both for 12. Because I have twofer. I have two of the same thing. So one for 8 or both for 12.
Oh, pretty.
I have 2. So they don't have to go together. So either 2 people can get one or one person can get both. Aren't they gorgeous? Bowls. And I suppose I should measure these things. Oh, Julie says I will snatch up both of those babies.
Well, yeah.
Because that was a buy it now.
Well, and who wants to split them up, really? Those are gorgeous together.
They're about 6 inches across, Julie. And of course, they will be packaged very delicately. I think, boy, it's hard to, I believe they're a transfer. I see the little I don't know if you can see it, but when you shine the light on it a certain way, it looks like a transfer, but they're gorgeous. Oh, that's wonderful, Julie. Absolutely. A sister gift. How pretty. Fantastic idea. Well, you can't beat that with a stick now, can you? Okay, now my last item. And Becky, you never would guess I got my hands on one of these. It's a wall pocket.
Oh.
This is bisque. It is a cream color with these delicate pink flowers, very delicate pink. And let's see, we got no marking. There was a tag on the bottom and it's not there anymore. But bisque means they've not applied glaze. And you've got the bow and you've got the flowers. Absolutely nothing has been damaged. No little marks. A bona fide wall pocket. It's got the hole. I was so happy when I snagged this. I said, Becky will be so proud of me.
Yeah, that is really pretty.
Because it's a pretty wall pocket. Well,
Yeah.
and you don't have to hang it on the wall. It's got a good sturdy base. You could just set it like on a shelf, toward the back of the shelf. You could just set it there.
Right.
Well, let's measure it because no, dang me, I didn't measure it. I'm remiss.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Let's see. So it stands 7 inches tall. And width, in the fattest part, it's 3.5 inches. Does anybody like wall pockets? To me, it's very Victorian looking. And I wish you could, let's see if I can shine a little better light on it to get that. No. It's washing out the pink. It is a very delicate pink. Can you see it any better now?
I can see pink.
Okay, it is a very delicate pink.
Almost reminds me of like Balik. In the color of the base, but not quite.
It could be yours for $8 if nobody else is bidding on it too. And look at the little things on the side.
Very sweet.
Yes. Well, and it's going to blend. In other words, there's some wall pockets that are there's only a certain type of decor, or boy, my hair is really floofy. I see, I washed it last night, so I got curls. There's only a certain kind of decor they're going to go with. But this one is going to pretty well fit in any place. All right. Well, you'll see it again on the recap. That's my 3.
Okay. I was just making sure I saw Alice on here, and I do. I'm going to go back up and make her blue. Where is she? Alice, there she is. You make her blue, and then I'll bring myself up. Okay. Made her blue. And here I am. All right. Okay, so now I have an art glass dish. And I know a lot of people call ones like this Murano or Murano style, but I don't think it is. So here's what it looks like. Got green on the bottom. It does have a really smooth pontil, really nice there. That's what it is. But what leads me to believe that it's not Murano is the bubbles. Because I think they would be a little more uniform if they were Murano, but I'm not an expert by any means. But it is still a very nice piece of glass.
Oh, yeah, look at that green.
7
See, like I'm
inches
not a
wide.
green, but that's a pretty green.
Yeah, beautiful shape. You can put some candies in it, Or even those little glass candies would look pretty in it. Or
Oh,
just
yeah.
whatever you like. Beautiful green to the base. And it is really a smooth pontil. Really nice craftsmanship, whoever did do this. I see Alice in for 20. Thank you, Alice. If anybody else would like to be in, I'd have to see 21 or higher. If we don't have anybody else come in, we can count it down for Alice.
Well, let's just do that.
Thank you. I love the shape too. And like I said, it has a nice pontil. And I'm no expert in Murano, so but I just think the bubbles might not
Go
be
to Alice.
there for them, but it's still a beautiful piece, beautiful. And congratulations and thank you on that. And let's set it over here because I don't want to go to the light box with it because I don't have the room. You'd have to move a couple things. Yeah, oh, thank you. I'm glad you came in today.
We thank you all for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, I'm so thrilled.
Nice to have the support on a maiden voyage of a new show.
Okay, now I have a piece of black amethyst glass. So the other one was ebony, but this is definitely amethyst. Number 17, the start of $20. And this has the teardrop design. So I don't know if it's Indiana glass. I think it's Indiana glass. Someone else was saying Ellie Smith, but I'm not positive who made this. But it's going to be really hard to see that it's amethyst glass. But let me try. This stupid light that I have is kind of broke. But see how you can see
yeah.
See how you can see the purple when you put a light in here? And this is a white light. It's not a UV or anything. So, and when I look through it and look up at the light with it through it, I definitely can see that it is purple glass. It's an amethyst black glass. Black amethyst. It's 7.5 inches tall.
Yeah, it does, Julie. Now, see, and then Becky would say she'd be draping jewelry out over the edge.
Yeah, no, what I'm going to do is because we have so many people that commented, I'm going to put them in here.
I'm going to do your drawing.
Yeah, from the people that commented on the video that I did asking for help with our name. So those people that commented, we had, let's see who all we had. We had Doggone Happy Jane and Randy commented, and El Unico Edward commented, Tamara Take Two, Patty Rose, Tracy Morgan, Angie's Oddities, Lady Braven, Buying Spaces, Myra, MJ, and we had, see, I've got a double-sider. I wrote down all your ideas for names. We've got Paula L. and Angela Isaacs, Happy Old Soul, Ashley Reed, Red Arrow Resell, Moonchaser Studios, Denise's Magical Emporium, George, and Doreen. All your names are in here. We'll stir them up a little bit. And this is going to be a drawing for $2 towards a purchase. Okay, I seem to have a single one here. Let's see who we've got. Ashley Reed.
Yay. Now, because because I'm a party to this new auction. It's not me joining your auction, it's our auction. Draw another name and I will give $2 off.
Okay.
Anything for me, and it does count for today.
Okay, just give me just a minute. I want to write down Ashley's name.
I'm calling them moonbucks.
Oh.
Because when I'm on Rita, we do a drawing and I give moonbucks to people on Rita's, so I can do that here. Oh, Lady Braven.
Braven.
Well, Lady Braven, you had already made a purchase this week, and I can certainly apply that if you would like.
Well, who wouldn't like? I just automatically do it. That way, it's getting.
Some people like to save things up like that.
Yeah. Well. All right. There's my handy little cup over here. I was going to sell this little cup, but I just kind of like it. So I just put my names back in it. All right. And then this is still $20. If anybody is interested. Oh, please apply, she says.
Yep. All righty. We'll do that.
Okay. And yeah, nice chalice. Nice big drink. But you know what? Angie's Oddities would use this for ice cream. So there's
sure. That. And me, I'd put a margarita in it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Or something of that nature. Heck of a wine glass. Woohoo.
Okay. And this is something that I found at Goodwill that actually was a decent price. So much of their stuff is like horrible price. And then you look at it and it's got chipped pieces off of it and they still want $8. It's like $8.49 for what? But number 18, this was horribly dirty. Horribly dirty. But it sure polished up nicely.
Oh, and if you like bells.
Viking glass in a beautiful dark green. And it's 6 inches tall. And then it's decorated with bells and holly. But
thanks for being here, Justine.
Thank you, Justine. You take care too. Viking USA. It has the label on it. The Alice in for
Alice.
Thank you.
That's a pretty bell.
It is, and the color is just gorgeous. If anybody else would like to be in, we need to see 13 or higher.
And it tinkles.
Has a nice ring to it.
Well, I figure if somebody hadn't jumped right in, it ain't going to happen.
Oh, I love the color.
I hate torturing people by waving it around and talking it up.
Okay. It looks like
and that was Alice, right?
Alice, yes.
Yep, sold Alice.
All right. Goodbye there. That one's a beautiful piece. Okay. And that was my last item of the sale. And now I'm going to bring up Randy so she can give you a recap of her items that are left. And she can also tell you where she's going to be and what she's going to be doing.
Oh, indeed. So let me ask, do any of you like rings? I have all kinds of really nice sterling gemstone rings, but I've never brought them because, I can't compete with Nikki. but these are all rings that were mine, most of them. And I've got some really, but I don't wear them anymore. I mean, you only have 10 fingers. I don't go any place. So I have a lot of rings I don't wear anymore. Why should I hang on to them when I can make them available to other people? So if you have interest in rings, I will bring rings. Okay. So everything is buy it now. Okay, and just claim it by the dollar amount and maybe a word, like necklace or something, especially if items are being shown that may be the same price. I have to look, Julie, because I've acquired some ones, and when you say larger, what do you mean? You mean like 10, 11, or 8, 9? Define what Julie is for you.
Yeah, see, I have to wear a 10 to an 11, well, 10 to 10 and a half. So that's what I think of as larger.
Okay, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I will write that down. So the first thing that I've got is, and as this was a surprise, when I bought it, I thought it was glass. It is not. This is gorgeous garnet. And it is sterling. The little beads are sterling. The clasp is sterling. Everything is sterling.
Hi,
Look
Katie.
at this color. Hi, Katie Berg. We're doing the recap. This is a gorgeous garnet, and this is $18. It is 16 inches. Look at that color.
Kathy is a 6.25 to 7.5.
Okie dokie. Beautiful, beautiful garnet. $18. And I just want to tell you that that's a nice, gorgeous cut on those stones. Look at, they're faceted. All right. Next item is a 7-inch. This is costume, but it's on leather. So you've got leather, and it's a gold tone infinity. I was asking 6. I will take 5. I agree, Julie. That is a gorgeous garnet necklace. And somebody could put an extra jump ring or 2 on and extend those toggles. Then also for $5, down from 6, this is 16 to 18 inches. It is silver tone. It is just pear-shaped crystals with little round crystals. So this is now $5. If you just want a little touch of bling, $5. And look, it's even got a little dangly on the end. This is another piece that has sterling on it, 18 inches. This was made by somebody. Now, it has freshwater pearls. The clasp and the little metal beads here are not silver, but the focal is a gorgeous snowflake obsidian, and it is wire wrapped in silver. And I'm bringing it down from 16 to 14. So you've got black beads, and I don't know, they could be onyx. I can't test for onyx, so I don't know. But I know that they're freshwater pearls, and I know this is snowflake obsidian pendant. So that is 14. Then I have a My Lore Italian 16.87 grams of ratio bracelet. Exactly, Julie. The prices of cabochons and stones now is because they're popular. This is 7, but I think it would fit up to an 8. I was asking 42. I will take 40. My Lore is a very well-known Italian, and this is called a ratio style, and it's these little links, and then they put in these long pins, and then they do the ends with little balls. Very flexible. This is a good everyday bracelet. That's $40. Malore Ratio bracelet. This is from the 90s. It was mine personally.
And Leslie is in for the obsidian.
Okay. Okay, Leslie. It's a great piece.
Yeah, that's a nice buy.
Okay. Now, this is another piece that was mine. I got these in the 90s from QVC. This is sterling, onyx, marcasite, and a pale amethyst earrings post. I was asking 25. I will take 22. They do have a maker mark, but I don't recognize it. I don't know what it is. They're a nice earring. I'll make sure that they have the flat backs on. I have worn these. Well, it's been a long time, and I loved them. When I would, oh, they're just gorgeous. QVC had really good jewelry. I wish they still did. And they have it occasionally, but not like they used to. They used to have jewelry all the time. But I guess, but see, I think what it is that when jewelry television came on, I think that they cut back because it's hard. It's really hard to compete with jewelry television. They have excellent jewelry at great prices. They're not just some cheap place. Yeah. So these are $22 sterling. Now, I want to make a note. Sometimes on sterling, the post is bigger than normal and hurts the hole. And these are not. The post never irritated my ear because it was larger than what my hole was. That sounded weird, didn't it? Anyway.
I wasn't going to say anything.
It was a very comfortable earring. I really love these. I felt, oh, did I feel special when I had those on? Okay. Next was, oh, yes. This is a Napier, branded Napier necklace of faux pearls with beautiful textured gold tone beads. It is 16 to 18 inches, 2 string. I was asking 10. I will take 8. And it's got its brand on it.
$8 for Napier? That's pretty good.
It's in pristine condition.
Wow.
That's a brand name Napier. $8. Well, if I get a good deal, I like to pass the deal on, you know.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm silly that way.
Yeah, it was still a good deal at the original price.
Okay, now this is a vintage hand-painted wooden fan, very likely Spanish. It's wood in very good shape. It does have an occasional boo-boo. There's like a little wear up there, a little mark there, but other than that, there's absolutely no damage on the face of the fan. It is gorgeous. It is 16 inches when open, 8 inches tall. I had been asking 25. I'll take 22.
That is such pretty detail.
Well, that's the idea, Julie. I have so much. And then there's the stuff I made. Like I made this out of rose quartz. It's knotted. And I made the bracelet. I can make things for people too. Okay, so there's that one. $22.
Yeah, she has a bunch of chips. So if anybody is looking for anything or wants something made out of different colored stones or whatever, just let her know. and the length.
I love making. I just don't have as much time to just sit and do it, but I love doing it. Now, this is another piece that I made. This is sealed sponge coral beads, nice big coin beads, and I have strung it 50 inches with black glass bugle beads. I was asking 15, I'll take 13. And that is much more than what the beads cost me. You can triple it. Now I do have it on a really nice S clasp, so you can double it or even triple it.
Yeah, those cost a lot more.
And I just thought the big red coral with the little teeny black beads was just so nice. I have got, well, okay, can you see? You see those tubs up there? Those are not little tubs. And those tubs are filled with gemstones. So I have 1 tub of agate, 1 tub of labradorite, 1 tub of beryl. Beryl is aquamarine, morganite, and got another one I can't remember. Then down here, I have 1 tub of rose quartz, aqua, fluorite, druzy, moonstone. What's that over there? I can't tell. Amethyst. I have 1, 2, 3, 5 tubs of pearls. 1 tub is white. 1 tub is pink, and the other one is mixed. I mean, I've got gemstones. And what's up? Oh, and so I can make, and that's just up there. Then I got over here, I got other stuff. So, yeah. Yes, beautiful for fall. Love it. I made it for a daughter-in-law that abandoned the family, and so it is, I didn't have a chance to give it to her, so it's now somebody else's benefit because she liked long necklaces. I like long necklaces. Okay. So that one is available for $13. Now, then somehow I ended up with 2 necklaces of the exact same thing. I ended up with 2 little necklaces of this peacock blue seed beads with little gold beads, and they're plastic, because these are vintage. This is from the 80s, and these real pieces of the angel coral. And I said, I don't like short necklaces. So I took the 2 necklaces and I made them into one big long one. So it still has the original barrel clasp. It is, hi, that's my son. You can come in, I'll show you off. 48 inches, and it's only $10. And the family stud muffin has come in.
Oh, I thought you meant your kitty.
No,
son. Your real son.
That's my son. Yeah.
Well, nice to see you. Nice to meet you. What's his name?
Matthew.
Oh, hi, Matthew.
Matt.
Good afternoon.
I have to tell on him. He was into like a cosplay kind of thing, and who was it you did? Captain America?
I've done Captain Deadpool. I've done Deadpool.
No, the one you did for the little kid's birthday.
That was Captain Deadpool.
Oh, I like Deadpool.
What was Deadpool? I thought it.
Deadpool. I made the character up.
Oh, he made it up. Anyway, oh, you should see this boy in tights. Woo!
Uh-oh.
Anyway, there was a little boy who in the family of hi, there's the other half. Oh, the kids too. Hey, bring them in too. Come on. This is Megan. Hi. Say hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
And there's, now I'm drawing a blank on Charlie. That's Megan's daughter, Charlie. And I'm just finishing up an auction.
Okay.
And then I'll be
Okay.
Go give Tom some love. He was a very bad boy this morning. And look on Bob's bed. Look on Bob's bed. Is he there?
Well, Bob's door's shut.
Oh, well, knock on it.
You have a cat?
They're looking for Tom. Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah. Anyway, this beautiful little little necklace that I made is $13. Okay. Then next was okay. I got some African trade beads and I strung them on leather. And this was 18. It's now 16 inches. It is 26 inches long, and these are genuine African trade beads strung on a sort of a.
Was it? It was $18. Now it's $16.
That's correct.
Oh,
Was
okay.
18,
You
now-
said inches.
Oh, sorry. And it's on
So
like
$16.
it's on like a sort of a navy blue. It matches the blue in the
Yeah.
yellow beads.
And how long was it actually again?
26 inches.
Okay.
Yes. Well, that's his lady. They've been together for over a year now.
Well, that's nice.
She and the kids are now living with him, so he now has a family.
That's fun.
All right. And then we have, and this is the deal of the century. 7 inches. Sterling Sleeping Beauty. And they're petite little beads.
I think there were 7 inches.
Well, no, 7 inches, but the beads are like 2 to 3 millimeter. But this is, I know my turquoise. This is Sleeping Beauty. That mine is closed.
And if you need her to add a couple of jump rings, she can add a couple.
I don't have
silver.
Yeah.
But
I don't have sterling jump rings, but I can add jump rings to make it longer for someone. And that is Sleeping Beauty, $15. You can't buy Sleeping Beauty for $15. I'm just saying. There you go. That. And then we had for $25, this is that beautiful statue. It is a resin, but the way it feels like this. So I think they put like powder. I think they put porcelain powder in it because it's not plasticky. You know how resin feels? You can tell it's plasticky. Right. And this is a gorgeous lady. And see, her top half is like shiny. She's got a beautiful face, very Yadro-like. The colors are pastel. She's got her dog, which is a fancy, I think it's a Russian dog. She's even got the little leash. She's on a wooden base. It is signed there, and it is also signed down here on the base. It is a reproduction of a China porcelain one, which goes for hundreds of dollars. And this is only $25. And then my last item that I've got.
Like a
Borzoi. That's it. Borzoi. And then this last piece was my surprise for Becky. I had a wall pocket. Haha. It's bisque. It's $8.
And really delicate pink, flowers there.
Pale pink flowers. No damage on it. It'll stand. So you don't have to hang it on the wall. You could stand it on the back of a shelf. It'll stand up. Some of the wall pockets won't stand because they have pointed bottoms. You have to hang them. You do not have to hang this. And this is only $8. Okay, now where will I be? Well, boy, I'm going to be a busy girl.
That would be good in the bathroom too.
that would be adorable in the bathroom.
Okay, and Julie would like the Sleeping Beauty, please.
Okay, Julie.
Julie Sterner.
Yes, Julie, do I have your information? I don't know.
I think I do, because she's blue. I'm pretty sure. double check.
Hey, write down that name so I don't get her mixed up with somebody else. You are getting a good deal. Yes, you are. Boy, my hair keeps falling.
Yeah, I do.
I post on my channel, RandyatMoonValleyCrafts. I post my activities for the week, and I got done doing that. Yeah, we don't have any problem with
I
sharing
can
as
do
long
that,
as it's
Julie.
good with you, Julie. Of course, every Thursday you're going to find me with Becky at Becky's Vintage and More at 8 o'clock Central. And then now here on Sunday at noon Central. And guess what? We're also going to be sneaking in on Mondays. Oh, thank you, Nancy. And Mondays are going to be Bargain Basement. Buy it now. Really fun stuff. But this week, what I've got going is so tomorrow with Becky again, and then on Tuesday, and you're in this one too, aren't you, Becky? The
Yeah.
Friends Selling with Friends, which is Janine's and Two Old Guys. They do that. Becky again on Thursday. Friday, I will be with Dawn and Teresa. I will be bringing check beads and some little I might have one jewelry lot, but it's mostly craft lots and check beads on Dawn and Teresa. Then Saturday I joined Becky and Aaron and Anitra on Aaron's channel. And then back here on Sunday with Becky at noon with more goodies. Please email us. Tell us the things you want. Leave notes in the comments. You know, to leave a note in the comment after the whole thing is over, you have to refresh it, but then you can go down where the comment section is down below, not the one that you're in right now. And you can go down there and leave a comment and tell us the kind of things you're interested in, because God knows what I've got around here.
Well, and give us ideas for the name of the show too. We're still taking ideas.
I will invoice basically at the end of every week. So what I'm going to do after I spend a little time with Son, I'm going to start my invoicing process. Now, I know that sometimes people have certain times that they get paid. I understand that. I'm in the same boat. But email me. We can arrange something. We can set something up. So unless we set something up, I will invoice at the end of every week, which would be after each Sunday. But, you know, hey, email me just to say hi. So thank you so much for being here, and on to Becky.
Okay, everyone. And thank you so much for being here. We just totally so appreciate it. Yeah, and I usually go into where it says more, and then after the videos have ended, I click on the more, and then I go down where it says videos in theirs, and then I get back into it the other way. I don't know why, but refreshing it doesn't always work for me. But anyway, it helps all the channels if you do comment. It really does. So
I like that one, Myra. I don't know if YouTube would appreciate it, but
I'm not sure we're going to go there. That might bring on the negative juju. We don't want to do that.
so we don't want to get Becky in trouble with YouTube.
No. Please no. My first number one was it's $15. It's this beautiful brass with enamel cloisonne. This is
I'm gonna run say hi. I'll be right back.
Kind of a grayish blue, or like maybe gunmetal blue, but really nice swirl of blue color in here. And the brass, of course, I don't clean. Has a little bit of detailing on the edge, but you could always polish it if you'd like. And the inside is really shiny. So hasn't much seen the light of day there. Yeah, it was good for a laugh. Thank you, Myra. Sometimes we could use those laughs, you know. So it's number one, $15. Okay, a lot of times we can use the laughs, but not my husband's kind. Dad jokes. Oh no. Anyway, number two is Fenton. And this is a really different Fenton than I've seen. This is a $70 $70 for this. It's got the Adams rib, and it is got Sean Fenton up here, and then hand painted by S. Hopkins. So you can see that in the Fenton there too. It's an Adams rib, beautifully decorated. And $70, number 2. Okay, I'm going to set this over here so it's carefully out of. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous too. That one's sold. Yep, that one's sold. Okay. Number 5. Yes, we're on number 5. Is $35, and it is for this Schumann Bavaria pure silver overlay teal Demitasse cup and saucer. And this is possibly World War II era. It's when these were made. And you can see all this silver overlay. It didn't skimp on that for sure. And it has the Schumann down here, and it does say pure silver on there. It's hard to see on that, but it's right here. It goes like this underneath the Schumann. And this one's a little bit easier to read that. Pure silver, right there it says. Schumann Bavaria. It's cup and saucer. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that vase is gorgeous. That's number 5 for $35. Number 5. Number 6. Excuse me. I'm going to get a little sip of water. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Oh, after I get done, I'll make you blue then. Okay. Number 6, you had a choice of teacups for $12 choice. So I'm going to give you little keywords for those. This one's going to be violets. This is beautiful with the violets on it. It says Yada China, made in Japan. And this is 2 1/4 inches tall and about 3 7/8 inches wide. And you can see through that nice bone china. That one you would say violets for a keyword for that. This one you would say blue. Blue floral. Giotto China. Occupied Japan. Really pretty blues on this one. It's a little smaller cup. It's only 2 1/8 inches tall. And the saucer's only 4 3/4 inches wide. So you'd say blue for this one. Yeah, Randy's back. Okay. And then the next choice you would say pink. These are $12 each. This has beautiful pink flowers on it and the raised detailing. Beautiful cup and saucer. I like the little detail to the bottom here. And on the bottom here, it actually has the name and address for the artist. So it says it's by Audrey, and it's Burbank, California, and there's a phone number even there. And It's without the first 3 area code. So anyway, beautiful, beautiful piece. Thank you, Julie. This one you'd say pink as a code word for that one, so to speak. And this one is also $12. And you would say, let's see, how about bluebells? Because this is bluebells and primrose on a royal veil, bone china. Made in England. This teacup is 2 3/4 inches tall. Beautiful piece as well. Patterns on front and back. On that one, you'd say bluebells. And then number 7 is the bottle brush trees. They're $18 for the 4. Number 7. Thank you, Diamond.
Hey,
And
Diamond, thanks for coming in.
you have a 5.5 inch, a 4 inch on wooden spools with the old labels on them. Then you have a 3.5 inch and a 3 inch. Still on the wooden spools. I like that one that says it was 15 cents. When was the last time thread was 15 cents? I'm like, oh my goodness.
I think I was a baby.
I think I was a baby too. So number 7, $18, and you get all 4 spools. Or bottle brush trees on spools. There we go. Okay, number 8 is $15, and it is for Hofbauer Birds collection. They're footed 2 little ashtrays, but I don't think they were ever used for ashtrays. They do have a little indent here, so you could use it to rest like chopsticks and use this for sauce. Or I was even thinking with these, you could put orbs, either glass orbs or stone in here. Because they do have a little area where they would hold them, I think, too. But they're just beautiful by themselves as well. If anybody knows the Hofbauer Birds crystal, these are made in Germany. They're 2 3/4 inches wide. Very crystal shiny. Okay, that's number 8 for $15. Number 9. Number 9 is $10. And you get 6 fragrance oils in their box, original box. And you get gingerbread, candy cane, mistletoe, Christmas wreath, cranberry, and cinnamon. And some of these, fragrances you could use at any time, really. If you smell them and you like them, you can put them like Randy said, if you got a candle or something that's losing some of its scent or doesn't have scent left, or maybe one that never had a scent, you could add it, a little drop of this, or put a little drop on a cotton ball, unless you're Denise, and, stick it in a little hair receiver even, so that you have scent coming out in your house. That's number 9 for $10. And you can look these up. They're P&J Trading Fragrance Collection. This one's Christmas. They do go for more for these scents. Wow. I was surprised. But anyway, that's a good deal on those. Number 10, we have marked with a label, Leonard, Japan. This is silver plate up at the top, like a big salt shaker. Beautiful crystal glass. And Leonard is a company that makes those little coasters that everybody wants with the silver plating around the edge. It looks like these are the ones that are always popular. Is it Leonard? Japan? This a minute. Yeah. Leonard, Japan. Just wanted to double check. It's got nice ribbing going on the side. I like how the holes are on the side. I think that looks really neat. But number 10, $6. Number 10, just $6. Number 11 is $100. Number 11 is Fenton. And this is a good price for this one, too. If you look it up, I only found a couple. And I had never seen this shape or style before. And this is, I believe, from 2008, from what I looked up. And it is marked here. D. Frederick is who hand painted it. Looks like. And beautiful, beautiful florals. Kind of a bronzy color to the paint on there. Really, really nice shape.
Oh, Alice wants number 10.
Okay, I'll mark you down for that, Alice. You do that right now. There we go. Thank you. This is number 11, and it is $100. But you can look this one up, and they're asking way more for this as well. Okay. Number 12. Number 12 is possibly ironwood, just because of the heaviness and the wood itself, the grain. This is $12, number 12. It is this cute little piggy. Has a neat little tail. And beautiful, beautiful wood. Nice carving. And he is 5.5 inches long. Number 12 for $12. Number 13 is $18. And it is for this blue hobnail glass pitcher. It only has one thing that I need to disclose. Is I noticed this hob has a little staining inside of it on the inside of the glass. So it's either staining inside that hob or it could be an inclusion in the glass. I'm not sure which. I did put some denture tablets in it and cleaned it out. But when I scrubbed it, I couldn't get that out. It has a really, really nice smooth pontil. Some of the other people were saying this is in poly, but I'm not sure. So possibly could be, but I say beautiful blue art glass. And number 13 for $18. Let's see, where am I going with this? Get my other pieces around it. Okay, number 15. Number 15. that one down either. Is blue 15 is Blue Sky Clayworks. Oh, welcome in. Enjoy the decline. And this has Howling Mansion. And I was going to see about putting a...
Okay. Julie K wants that hubnail.
Okay, let me mark that down. Thank you. That is a pretty piece.
Gorgeous piece. Gorgeous.
Okay. Now, 15, it's $35. It has Heather Goldming's signature right here. And it does say Blue Sky Clayworks. And it's from 2009. It's got the ghosties, and then I think there's ghosties in the trees because we got faces in there, eyeballs. And there's these kind of jack-o'-lanterns all over. And we've got spiders and spider webbing going up the chimney. And we got some bats up here and the moon. And just really, really cool. And I was going to put a light on it so you could actually see lights going through it. But here, I'll just stick that in there and get the idea. It goes through every different window and everything. And I would actually put in some twinkly lights. I have some that are like orange and I have some other ones that are purple. I think that would be really, really good in this piece. And it's Howling Mansion, Blue Sky Clayworks. I love their stuff. Number 15 for $35. And number 17 is Black Amethyst Glass. Number 17 is $20. And this is a clear light. You focus it in here, you can see the purple. This is amethyst glass, black amethyst. Got the teardrop design on the side. It's one heck of a drink glass, or for ice cream or whatever you like. I'm not sure who makes it. Possibly Indiana glass. I know somebody else was saying Ellie Smith, but I'm leaning more to Indiana glass, but not sure who made it in this color. But 7.5 inches tall. And my mom likes to take things like this and put jewelry in here and then hang her shepherd's hook earrings off the side of it. So she's got something similar that she does that with. And so it's $20, number 17. And that's the last item I have for the sale. And we're going to be here tomorrow on my channel, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And tomorrow, Take Two is going to join us. And then I'm contemplating having a Whatnot show that night. But if I do, it'll be later than my usual 6 p.m. Pacific time start. I'm just not sure if I'm going to have it or what time. So I've got a lot to do here. And on Tuesday, I'm going to be on Friends Selling with Friends. That's going to be on Two Old Guys channel. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time or 1 p.m. Eastern time. My time slot is 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Not sure what time slot Randy's at, but I know she's on before me. So every seller gets 30 minutes. So you can, watch.
3 o'clock Central.
3 o'clock Central is 4 o'clock Eastern, I think.
Yeah.
and 1
Yeah.
Pacific time. And then later on that night, I'm going to be on Unimagic's channel, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's 7:30 Eastern time. And next Thursday, this Thursday, on my channel here, we're going to have Moon Chaser Studios going to join us. That's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturday, I'm on with Aaron Proctor, the Ephemera Guy, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Randy is going to join us there, and Perla is going to join us there too. And then later on that evening on Saturday, I'm going to be on Trisha, Sandy, and Otto, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And next Sunday on my channel here, Tamara of Take Two is going to be joining Randy and I. And also, too, if you get an invoice from me, I usually put the information on my upcoming shows. And I do allow people to build a box. Usually what happens is I'll invoice you with some items, and you can go ahead and pay for those items. But if you want to go ahead and build a box, let me know before you pay, and then I will set that aside. But I do ask that you go ahead and pay the invoice, and then if you have subsequent shows that you see, I will invoice you for the item, and if there's any increase in the shipping, then I will give that to you. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you for doing so. We really appreciate that. And we appreciate you guys being here today on our initial sale. Let me get there's Randy too. And I have somebody
little orphan Annie.
I have somebody that's working on some logos and different things for me. It's BooTube Studios, so Carrie. So I'm really excited in working with her, and I really like the logo that she's done for me so far. So
Becky might get a real intro, people. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, and she's working on an intro and outro. I don't want anything too long. That's the one thing I told her, not to anything too long or too I don't know. Anyway, I gave her some parameters, and she's just doing really good with that. And I'm really, really happy that you guys all came tonight. I'm just totally thrilled. And we look forward to seeing you. If you can come on Monday, that's great. If you can come on Thursday or next Sunday, or join us on any of the other people's shows too. And make sure and give a comment and thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed, because YouTube likes to unsubscribe people. And I was just 10 away from 500. So that would be good. And if you put a comment in after the show ends, I'll put you in a drawing for next week, and you'll get $2 towards any purchase. Also, if you comment on a name for our show, the name for our show is going to be a $5 towards any purchase. If we choose your name or choose a piece of it that we like, that we kind of come up with something based on what you're telling us. And yeah,
it just can't get her kicked off of YouTube.
What?
It can't get you kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah. Nothing that gets us kicked off or and our show on Sunday is not really bargainish, so something a little classy would be good, or something a little fun. I like fun. We all like fun, right? All right, and I'm going to tell everybody good night, or good night. I'm so used to it being at night. Have a good afternoon. Wow, I'm going to have to get used to that. Everything I do is at night, and now I've got 2 day shows. And the Monday shows, we're not going to be doing every Monday, but we're going to sprinkle a few Mondays in. So
yeah, about 2 a month.
And check out my thumbnails and click on notify me on the thumbnails, and that'll help you to be able to find us too. And bye, everybody.
Thank you so much for being here.
Have a wonderful